Dear students, today we will study in physical science the first chapter, refraction of light through spherical mirrors. Reflection of light through spherical mirrors, the first lesson in 10th class physical sciences. Here let us first define what do you mean by the reflection and light, and also what do you mean by spherical mirrors. So basically mirrors are of two types. One is plane mirrors and another one spherical mirror. So here the plane mirror means in daily life, the way you wake up right from the morning to evening, while combing your hair or making up, you will see the mirror. So that mirror will be called as plane mirror. So here for this one, it is of different sizes can be made, plane mirrors. In this one, so here we see the image of our face on a mirror, that is due to the reflection of light. That is due to what? Reflection of light. Okay, so here what do you mean by reflection? Let us see. So here this is called a plane mirror which is on the wall. So here I am drawing a light ray falling onto the mirror, and this light ray will be called as incident ray. So this light ray goes to the mirror and touches the surface and comes back again and reaches your eye, so where you can see your face. This is called reflected ray. So here the phenomenon of light hitting a surface and returning back again, that will be called as reflection. Here another example, so we can give you that for example, this is a floor surface. If you drop a ball onto the surface, again the ball bounces back and again reaches to somewhat height, and this will be called as reflection. Here the light rays reflects from the surface. This is the incident ray, and again coming back, that will be called as reflected ray. Are you understanding? Okay. So for example, you may ask you the doubt that if the light ray makes some angle, what happens? This is the one surface, and if the light ray falls like this, make an angle of theta, and this is called some axis. The light ray reflects onto the other side, making angle same angle of theta. If you take theta 1 and theta 2, the theta 1 will be equal to the theta 2, and this will be called as incident ray, and this will be called as reflected ray. And here there are some laws of reflection are there here. So laws of reflection. Laws of reflection, so which are very important for mirrors, plane mirrors or spherical mirrors. The first law of reflection says that the angle of incident ray and the angle of reflected ray are equal. That means here theta 1 is equal to theta 2. For example, if this makes 30 degrees means this also makes 30 degrees. Or if it makes 60 degrees means this also makes 60 degrees. So that will be called as the angle of incident ray and the angle of reflected ray are equal, or you can say that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. And secondly says that the incident ray the reflected ray and the normal all will lie on the same plane. Here what do you mean by the same plane? Means here, for example, this is one surface or this is one plane, and here this will be called as normal to the surface, and this will be called as incident ray IR, and the ray makes angle of theta 1. After inciding this light ray, it reflects back again in the same direction, and this will be called as reflected ray RR. This also makes same angle. Here the meaning of that same plane means it will not go, it will be only on the XY plane, not on the Z axis. In this plane it rise. This is the plane surface, this is the incident ray, this is the normal, and this is the incident ray and reflected ray. All will lie in the same place, incident light ray and reflected light ray and this normal. So the meaning of normal means it makes 90 degrees angle with the surface. Okay, all these lines are in the same plane. That is the meaning of the second point is that the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal all will lie in the same plane. So this is the concept about plane mirrors. Daily we use plane mirrors. But here the second category of type of mirrors is that spherical mirror. So spherical mirrors means if they will take a sphere shaped object, sphere having radius r. So here sphere means you can take the example of football shape or volleyball shape, that is a sphere shape. They will cut a portion of the sphere. This is called sphere, a three-dimensional body, not a two-dimensional. Sphere is three-dimensional one and circle is a two-dimensional one. Here a part of the sphere will be cut. For example, this is the cutted. They will cut the portion like this, and they will take this portion. They will take like this. They will take, and if you take this surface, you take, and the surface is like this. Okay, like this. Here, and if the surface, for example, you cut the surface into like two half parts. You take this is one half part and another half part like this. Okay, you make reverse like this. This you take like this. Okay. So and here this is one surface, two sphere surfaces. Okay, this is one surface, this is another surface, and you make like this. Curving is inside. This type of mirror will be called as concave mirror, and this you take inside, you make a coating, and that will be called as convex mirror. So concave mirror means the portion will be like, it will be curved inside. It is curved inside. This will be called, this is the opaque one, and this is inside of like this. And if reverse like this, and the surface acting like a concave, convex, and this it will be called, this will be coated with some other coating. So this mirror will be called as concave mirror, and this will be called as convex mirror. The best example can give is a spoon. The inside of the spoon is a concave one, outside of the spoon will be a convex one. So here, so let me the differences between the convex mirror and concave mirror. So let us write differences between convex mirror and concave mirror. So dear students, I will explain this concept in the next class. Today we discussed about reflection of light through spherical mirrors. One is plane mirrors and spherical mirrors, and what do you mean by the reflection and loss of reflection, and types of mirrors. Spherical mirrors, we are having two types, concave mirror and convex mirror. And in the next class I will explain you that the differences between the convex mirror and the concave mirror. So if you have any doubts, please post your comments here. Thank you very much.